Good morning, Gemini. It's Yvonne here to do your monthly reading for September the 10th to the 16th. I hope you're doing well. If my readings don't resonate with you, you can try another reader. If this particular aspect of your birth chart, the sun sign, doesn't resonate, then you can move on to your moon sign, rising or ascendant, and your Venus, or any other aspect of your chart. Thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. I don't want to sound repetitive, but I'm very grateful for you being here, and if you haven't, then I'd love to have you on board. I want to give the cards a good shuffle because I've done a few readings now. What else? Hanson Roberts deck here. I think that's everything. If you want to find out more about me, or you do want to have a personal reading, all my details are below. I'm on most aspects of social media. All right, Gemini, we're ready. Okay, bottom of the deck, 8 of Rods, beautiful. Something coming in very, very quickly for you here. Some people talk about the arrows of love because it's all passion. 8 rods of passion. So it could be something coming in for you here. I've got this urge to look at the next card. Okay, so it may have been after a period of being quite reclusive. Maybe you've been waiting for something to come to you. Maybe you've been very patient in waiting for this thing to come to you. It's on its way. It could be love, it just could be a message of passion. But whatever it is, you're about to get good news. Okay, Knight of Rods, first card out. This is definitely a passionate message coming your way. Now, it could be about a new job. It could be about something to do with love. We'll find out as we're reading. But this knight, he's on a mission. Now, sometimes people talk about this being the player, the card of the in and out, the one night stand man. Sometimes it can be somebody coming in who doesn't want to commit to you, but that you're very passionate about. It doesn't mean he's just not ready for commitment at the moment. So he could be on his way to you too. So we'll again find that out after the next few cards. Okay, so the 7 of Pentacles comes in here. I feel like you have been waiting for this for a while. I know that the 4 of Swords came up there with the 8 of Wands. You could have put a lot of effort into trying to manifest this or work towards this. It could be a new job, and it could be that this person here is coming to offer you a new position, but it could be about someone that you've been crushing on for a while. Definitely feels like that could be the case. Maybe you've had a bit of a quiet love affair with someone. A little bit of thinking about someone but they're not coming in. Yes, because whatever it is, you're feeling quite stressed by this. So maybe it may be unrequited love that you've been waiting for. Definitely something keeping you up at night here. Now, if it's work and a job and you've been looking for a job for a while, then I can tell you something is about to come in for you. So you no longer have to sit in this energy. Because definitely with the 7 of Pentacles, there's that feeling of I've planted everything. Look at his miserable face. I've planted all these seeds. I've done all this work. I've been really action oriented with the Knight of Rods. I've got out there, been sending out applications and everything, and now I'm having sleepless nights over it. So it does feel like it's on its way to you. And then we have the card of the Lovers. Now, again, as I always say in my readings, the Lovers can mean a card of choice. So if this is love you're after, something is on its way to you without any doubt whatsoever. And it's divinely guided with the angel up here. If it's a job, then you may end up having 2 jobs to choose from. But the Lovers definitely talks about something coming together here. Whether that's work or whether it's love, partnership, definitely something coming in and together. Okay, the next card out is the Sun. How glorious. You've been like waiting for something to come into your life, and here it comes. So you have new growth, new start with the baby, determination with the horse, and the Sun lightening everything up. But anyway, the Sun is a beautiful card, definitely a beautiful energy. So things are definitely turning around for you, Gemini. Maybe they turn around so much they create this little bit of it could be an epiphany moment, it could be a change, it could be that you get a job but it's in a different state, it could be you get a job but it's not what you wanted for whatever reason. Although this energy here feels very good, I feel like maybe this job is different, or it may just create a little bit of instability in you. Maybe you've applied for something that was well above you and you're worried that you can do the job. But definitely something coming in here to break down the old structure to start something new. I do feel like a lot of you are taking jobs in other states or other areas, and it's just changing your life around. So in order to move on to this, you have to put down your burdens and worries. Maybe you're concerned that if you take this job, it won't be what you want. You've definitely been carrying this around for a while, whatever it is. Now, if this is love, you have no need to worry. You have the sun in your cards, and the general energy around this is that things are coming in for you. You need to put down your burdens in able to be able to move forward, because I feel like you're still carrying these, and this is why you're creating this. It's almost like you've put yourself in this tower moment because you're hanging on to stuff that no longer is required. Okay, and then we have the King of Swords. So this could be an Aries, Gemini, Libra. So this could be you, Gemini. But you're ready to move forward on something here, even if you've sort of not thought about too much in these cards here. So it's almost like you have this epiphany moment in the Tower. You put down your Ten of Rods in the Ten of Rods card to move on to a new cycle, to let the sun shine in. I always want to burst out into song when I hear that. But whatever it is, you are now taking action. You're definitely moving forward to either speak your truth, cut something out, and I feel like this is just cut some of the old stuff from you yourself. It's almost like you've decided to go and stand in this energy. So maybe you just haven't been yourself for a while, waiting for this to happen. And then there's the Page of Swords. So you're going to send something back to someone to say you accept, and you're going to speak your truth. Wow. Okay, if this is a love reading and you've had an epiphany, maybe that you've been sitting around so long waiting for this to come off that you haven't realized how you felt. And then when you get a message from someone else, or you get a message, maybe they come back and tell you they feel the same. And the Tower is what happens from that. This is life-changing. It's a life-changing moment. It could be the other way too, because they actually have their backs to each other. So maybe you go out there and tell someone how you're feeling, but maybe they're not feeling quite the same, or they offer you some truth that you weren't ready to hear. Okay, no, it's all good. Look, there's an Ace of Page of Pentacles here. So, okay, all right. So it looks to me like something occurs to you. So the sun shines light on something that wakes you up to something. Because there's definitely an epiphany moment in this Tower. And I feel like there may be some to and froing with conversations here, but the result is that you're offered stability. May not be everything you want at this time, but it's definitely going on the right track here. So it's not a bad reading, Gemini. A little bit of changing in the way you think about things though, because this causes you to put down a lot of shit that you've been carrying around for a while, which is a great thing. We love to be putting stuff down when it doesn't serve us, and you're doing a bit of that at the moment. Just need to be careful that you don't get locked into this overthinking here, because the sun is in this reading, and despite the fact the Tower's here, there's the Lover's card, and there's definitely positive conversations going on here. Definitely positive conversations. Okay. Oh, you got two cards today. That's very interesting. So you've got the Lovers, which talks about two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. Remember, I said to you, this could mean you have two choices. And then the Devil's cards come out, and it says, take care immediately to avoid temptation and deceit. And it could be what we're seeing here in this Swords energy of information going backwards and forwards and not actually knowing what it's leading to. But if you stand your ground, this is what will be offered. So there's your reading, Gemini. Thank you.